And okay. And we are live. Hello, everyone. This is Luciano Canzanella with Eric Green and Candice. How do you spell your last name, Candice?
Wadu.
Wadu. Okay. And today we have something special. This is our Candice first ever webinar live from New Zealand. So she's all excited. So we need to make sure she's good to go. And as you guys know, tomorrow it is the big launch date with the product. So I'm going to leave the floor to Eric because he's got a lot of things to tell us. And then we're going to go with some Q&A later on for everybody. Carry on, Eric.
Okay, cool. Hey, hey everyone. Thanks for hopping on, and thanks for listening to our lives and coming out and showing support and different things like that, because there's some major things coming to the crypto space. And I think that what we have in front of us here is something that is going to help a lot of people when it comes to just generating more Bitcoin. Because that, when we look at the trends and we look at the different things that's happening online today in the Facebook world, right? Bitcoin is real big. But surprisingly enough, Bitcoin is not that big around the world. There's still a lot of people that don't know what even a Bitcoin is. So we have a lot of work ahead of us. And I think that Crypto Pro Network is definitely that platform that's going to help you and many people understand the power when it comes to Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. So, but really quick, before I go into all of the wonderful things about Crypto Pro Network, Candice Waru, did I say that right?
Close. Candice
Waru. I'll get it one day.
You'll get it.
It took him like 3-4 days to get mine. So.
Right.
Oh, I'm still trying to get yours, even though I rolled my ass. So I don't blame you, brother. I don't blame you at all.
Very easy. Canzanella. It's an Italian name. You just break it in pieces.
Right.
Yeah. Wadu.
But I wanted Candice on here because a couple different reasons. One, she's doing some awesome things in New Zealand, and when it comes to the education of other people, when it comes to bringing people things surrounded around cryptocurrency, and she's done some fantastic things in different Bitcoin platforms. And I really wanted to get her take on what she sees about Crypto Pro Network, what it's going to be able to deliver, and how it can really help people, not only just in New Zealand, but really all over the world. So give it to us, Candice. Let us know just how you feel about Bitcoin, what it's done for you, and what you see in Crypto Pro Network, that you're killing it right now in New Zealand and so many other around the world, really, because New Zealand and Australia, big shout out to New Zealand and Australia. You guys, when it comes to business, you guys are serious, right? And it's so crazy because, obviously being in the United States, we share different things with people all the time, and they just kind of fall by the wayside. They get comfortable. But when you see people like yourself in New Zealand and Australia, it's like when you guys grab a hold of something, you just go crazy.
We go 1,000.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We do.
Yeah.
Once, I suppose, within the crypto atmosphere and the space, basically, when I started with Crypto One Up, another system that Dale Payne Sizer had created as well as IPS, I actually started there, but I went bigger with Crypto One Up because I seen the value behind Bitcoin, basically how fast it can make every average Joe financially free. That's what I seen. Not only that, I seen the whole value behind Bitcoin itself. New money of the world, people. New money of the world. Basically, worldwide, it's getting bigger and bigger every month. Basically, like what I've seen since I've started. I started Crypto One Up was an amazing, fantastic system, which I learned a lot about Bitcoin, about the blockchain, about the, so that got me into wanting to earn a passive income. And when Crypto Pro Network came into play, that comp plan, guys, that comp plan is so powerful, like you said, Eric Green. It is humongous for anybody that wants to come and earn a passive income in Bitcoin, and basically to bank that financial freedom for your future, for your kids. I mean, you're going to be winning on this one-stop shop system, because not only does it have a powerful comp plan, guys, it also has powerful tools that comes with it. It's a system, you know. So people are like, oh, is it a matrix? That's built on the comp plan itself. That's not what the system's fully about. I mean, we've got the new trading bot. I mean, I've done ICOs, I've done trading, I do trading, I do mine, I do it all ever since I grasped Bitcoin. I'm a lover of Bitcoin mainly. I love the power behind Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is the most valuable, most popular crypto out there. That is what I personally love it. But, you know, each to their own. But when I came into Crypto Pro Network and seeing what this actually has for not only my own people, but for the world. I mean, I've been a lot of programs out there as well, and this has a lot more than most out there. And it's just, that comp plan, man, is a killer.
Yeah.
That is a killer. Like, that is a winner. I think this system is a winner of all systems. I see a huge future for this certain system. This system here, Crypto Pro Network, I see a long, long future for it, basically. So, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Take it over.
Oh, yeah, cool. Yeah. And thanks for sharing that, because, you know, we're going to talk a little bit about the comp plan today, because, you know, like Candace said, it is major, right? It's major. It's one of those comp plans that everybody wants to have, and they want to be able to have it with, you know, something of value behind it. And that's where I think Crypto Pro Network is really, really different in aspect. You see a lot of programs out there, guys, that, you know, they just have fillers. They have fluff. They have things that they're just there so you can say that it's a product, right? And when it comes to Crypto Pro Network, there's actual products back there that people can utilize to earn additional income outside of the comp plan, guys. This is beyond the sales aspect of it. This is beyond the marketing, because we know when it comes to marketing and sales and such, right, the ones that get out there the most, the one that does the most videos or pays the most in traffic and all of those things, right, those are the people that usually do well. And there's a lot of people that suffer in that area. So the way that it was designed for both aspects. It was designed for the marketing guru, but it was also designed for the newbie, because they can utilize the products, right? So, and let's talk about just some of the product aspects of Crypto Pro Network. One, you have a crypto trading bot, right? So this is going to allow you on different exchanges like Poloniex and Bittrex, they're going to allow you to attach a crypto trading bot that's going to see market opportunity, right? It's going to see market opportunity, place you into the trade, and then you can go ahead and take your profits, right? With just a click of a button, right? So you're in full control of your funds. See, there's a lot of companies out there that want to do the trading for you, right? They want to control the what goes in and what goes out and such like that. But with Crypto Pro Network, you're going to be able to have full control of those funds. Not only are you going to be able to see it take place, see the trades that's happening in the crypto market, but you're going to be able to see the money, right? You're going to be able to see the money. You're going to see it happen right in front of you. Because I think that's where some of the companies out there, they kind of somewhat fail, I guess, because you can't really see what's happening. You see that you get paid a percentage, right? You get paid a percentage, but you don't know how much percentage they made. You know?
That's right. That's
right?
Exactly
they made 60 or 70 or 100% on your money, and they gave you, 2% or 3%.
And unfortunately, that's something that is happening more and more inside the industry, because people are promising that. And some people says, okay, well, can I see proof of trading? Can I see this proof of trading? And so this company is trying to keep that little secret and they don't show you that, or they might show you a screenshot, but everybody can produce a screenshot. And as you say, very eloquently, they might get 100%, and then just to give you a little chunk to you, but then when they make all the profit.
Mm-hmm. Right. And, you know, it's, and I'm not saying, don't get me wrong, guys. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with that.
No.
Right. Some people, they don't want to be involved to that aspect of saying, okay, well, this is what's, you know, this is how much profit I'm generating and such or whatever. And that's fine. Right. Some people don't want to have that level of knowledge when it comes to how their money is compounded. Right. Still 1-2% a day is awesome, because I don't know any bank in the world that does that.
That's right.
I don't know any, long-term investments outside of Bitcoin platforms that generate that kind of daily percentage. So that's still good. But at least with Crypto Pro Network, you're going to be able to see that happening right there in front of you. And then you're going to see, okay, well, it made this much. This is what my profit is. This is what the trade it got into. And then you can even go so far as to start back tracing and looking at why it took that information and start developing yourself as a trader if you choose to do so. Right. So it's great information on that. The other aspect that I think is really, really big, and what you have to just really understand besides the excitement of all of this, is because this is something I think that the industry, the niche of cryptocurrency has really been looking for, are useful tools, right? Useful tools, because there's tools out there, but how useful are they, right? You want useful tools. So now you have the ICO system as well, which is, I don't know about you guys, but I like being involved in ICOs because look, Candace is happy down there. Look.
If this program would be just with the ICO alone, I would have still been, because I told everybody from the get-go, then that's why I got interested in this program. I do, like Candice and you, I do mining already, I do trading, I do brokerages, I do all kind of things. But the ICO alert, to be in front of an ICO before these guys are coming up and be able to buy tokens at 1 cent or below or a little bit above, it's unheard of. Okay, so we want to be in front of that any time of the day.
Right,
That's
exactly.
Right.
And what you have to remember too is that at one time, Bitcoin was an ICO situation.
Indeed.
Right? It was an ICO situation. And the ones that invested in Bitcoin when it first hit, because they knew about it, because someone shared the information with them, or, you know, they just found it, or whatever the case was, that invested in the Bitcoin, I can pretty much assure you that most of those individuals, not all of them, but most of them, are probably sitting at a wealth that a lot of people wish they had today. We're talking hundreds of millions of dollars, because they decided to move on something when it was less than a penny, when it was, 0.001 in value. And now we see today that Bitcoin had just crossed the 8,000 barrier a few minutes ago. When I was looking at the charts, it just crossed 8,000. It's 8,034. It's going to fluctuate, right? But it's $8,000 per Bitcoin, one of the most valuable cryptocurrencies on the planet today. So being able to be in front of a situation that could work out in your favor in a similar situation when it comes to ICO platforms, what I normally do is that, let's say that there's an ICO that's presented and they're less than a penny, right? I'm going to buy 1 million of them, right? I'm going to buy 1 million of them. And the reason why is because the price fluctuation, and just from where it was at less than a penny, if it just moves to 50 cents or $1 in value, and it may take a couple of years for that to happen, but if it moves to that point, I made a very, very nice ROI on that investment. So with the ICO aspect of Crypto Pro Network, positioning yourself and knowing about those things firsthand before all your Facebook friends start posting about it, before you see anything really on the internet about it, and being able to position it. Before it's public, you're getting the information, right? It's almost like a, and obviously you don't want to do this, guys, because it's completely legal, but I'm just using it as reference. But it's almost like in those situations on the New York Stock Exchange where they had insider trading situations, right? So obviously that's not the case because it's crypto, but when you think about those situations and how many people made hundreds of millions of dollars because they had inside information, right? You can kind of position yourself in the same way legally, right? Legally. I want to make sure we emphasize that legally, because all of that information is open source, right? It's open source. So then it allows you to make a move and make a decision immediately and take action, right? Not only that, but you're going to have the custom built branded funnel designed for those particular ICOs that have additional coin bonuses that are sent out to you. How helpful is that when it comes to marketing and advertising, right? So very, very amazing product information back there of just those things. And we hadn't even gotten into the cloud mining. We hadn't even gotten into some of the other things that's coming when it comes to the education, when it comes to the traffic, all right? Another major part that can help people take their crypto businesses to the next level, especially people involved in Crypto Pro Network, by allowing them to get highly targeted traffic specifically for crypto businesses. Specifically for crypto businesses. Like, I use this example a lot because this has happened to me so many times where I've spent thousands and thousands of dollars on traffic and it was crap, right? It was crap traffic, and it sucks, but that's kind of how a lot of the traffic brokers make their money, right? They already made the money off of a CPA offer or a prior business that they're promoting or an affiliate offer or something of that nature. And then they're giving you the crumbs of what's left of their traffic. They're all burnt out lists, right? And that's what a lot of people do when it comes to the traffic providing, industry. But being able to get fresh traffic, guys, okay, fresh traffic of people that are interested inside of Bitcoin or different cryptocurrencies, ICOs and such, what could that do for your income? All right. What could that do for your income when it comes to being able to position yourself in front of people that haven't seen anything about your business or your businesses or your ICO yet until you present it to them? That's major, right? That's major, guys. So, yeah, like I said, I'm tired of buying crap traffic, right? I know I have some, better providers now. I have some better, providers now, but how many years did I spend thousands and thousands of dollars on crap traffic, right?
Happily?
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, when it comes, I'm going to touch quickly back on that, Eric, if you don't mind. When it comes to traffic, I know me and Eric, we do unique techniques. I mean, we do banner ads, we done solo ads. We go to rich blogs that are from particular vendors, then they have good traffic. Now, I've done a lot of research, there are vendors into the ad space, then they're concentrating themselves into the cryptocurrency wagon because there are so many opportunity and blogs coming out. So now we start seeing also that. So what Crypto Pro Network is going to do, offering the traffic, you guys don't have to go crazy. I mean, I literally talk to people all over the world trying to figure out the best way, CPM, cost per millennium, cost per click, cost per lead. I mean, to honesty, this is like insane. And I've been doing this for years. Myself included, I spend thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. Some people are good, some traffic is not. So at the moment, we're using, Facebook, the groups, and we're doing something else. I am also doing a little bit of paid because I'm testing few avenue until this traffic is coming from the platform. But after that, I'm going to switch it over. At the moment, we're in pre-launch, so we won't try to get these and as many eyeballs on it. But as soon as the product is ready, guys, you have a one-shop box for everything. Mm-hmm. So you should take advantage of it.
Yeah, and that's what I think is one of the best things about it is because you literally have everything that everyone's looking for under one roof. So it's here, guys. Finally, you've heard you know, us talking about the pre-launch for a couple of weeks now. You probably saw a lot of people generate a lot of money really quick on the fast start bonuses because, you know, that's another thing that is really cool is a company pays you on your directs as a fast start bonus off the reseller license. That's pretty awesome. I hadn't seen a company do that before where they say, you know, most companies, they just take their money and say, thank you. Right. Thank you. You're right.
I've never received on a reseller's license before. So that's what's epic about it. You know, we're being paid within pre-launch just over a reseller's license. And this reseller's license is not paid again, which is even more of an epic thing that it provides. So guys, man, got to get in, got to position yourself before we launch.
Absolutely. And we launch tomorrow. Right?
That's right.
We launch tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you're on this and you're watching or you're still, you know, skeptical, which I'm sure there's quite a few people that are sitting there, oh, is this going to be another one of those crypto things that falls apart? Right? Is this going to be one of those things that, you know, I never earn money from or whatever? Right? I know there's people out there. I know there's people out there that's thinking that right now as they're watching this. Oh, this is another one of those things. Well, I can tell you this thing has one of the most aggressive compensation plans that I think I've seen in a very, very long time, right? And that's something that we're going to touch on right now. Tell me what you liked best about the compensation plan, Luciano. What did you think?
What I like best? I got everything. That's right. I like everything. I mean, to honesty, I mean, if you look at it, if you guys in the group have watched the video that me and Eric did last Sunday, which was explaining details the compensation plan, you got all these levels. You got the $100 level, you got the 200, you got the 500, you got the 1,000, the 2,000, 35, 5,000, all the way to that. I mean, and the matrix. I did a little training inside of it that shows how to do the standing line, and you see how's the matrix working. I mean, it's basically, I mean, that first matrix to me is the bomb. I mean, I never seen it in other thing, because you get the sixth and you get put it away, so one matrix is up. But now what people fail to understand, if you are qualified with the licensing and the $25, when this matrix starts to roll, the traffic is coming from what? From Eric, from all the leaders at the top and everything, and that matrix is going to force down. So if you are missing two people in the $100 level, that matrix is going to see and says, okay, well, this guy needs 2 people. Boom, they're going to put them down to you. Maybe not all at the same time, but it's going to force a drop because it's trying to close the matrix. So if you remember what Eric says at the beginning, even the couch potatoes will make some money. Yeah. That is what I mean. But by couch potatoes means that you need to upgrade to the $25. You need to stand in line and you need to promote your opportunity. You need to still do that. You cannot just sit and wait, because this is not going to happen.
No. But guys, all that basically takes, I want to touch base on that, is basically sharing your journey and sharing the value. Just sharing it out there. Don't matter where you're putting it, put it out there. Use all the social media platforms out there, guys. Basically, that's how I've built. I'm one that does a lot of, I'm not flash like Eric Green and Luciano.
You flash? I didn't know we were flash.
Yeah.
But what I do, guys, and why I'm successful at building is because I basically am a video marketer. So I will be a livey queen. I will put my face out there. I'll push myself to the limits and really, really get out of that comfort zone. And that's what I basically will teach my team as well, is to duplicate the same steps it took me to bring them on board in order for them to pass on to their team members as well. Sticking close with your, with your team is a big, big thing in any system you're pre-launching as well, just to guide and support them. But yeah, I use a lot of things. I use Facebook, I use Twitter, I use Instagram, I use it all, and I do lives in all of them, so I get people to sort of know who I am, and I brand myself within the crypto space, and that's actually what I've been doing for a while now. So thanks to the old mentors, Dale Payne-Sizer and Eric Green. I learned a lot off these brothers, and it's been epic. So Yeah, guys, it doesn't take much. You just really got to just daily, consistently share whatever there is out there. I mean, even if it's someone from another team, it does not matter within the system. Like they're saying, we're all under one umbrella. So everything on these levels also, guys, can be self-funding. Okay, so the pre-launch can help you self-fund, guys, your levels before we go live, which is a game changer for a lot of average Joes out here wanting to make it big, wanting to make that huge 5 to 6 figure earn. So guys, you know, all it takes is 10 people, sharing this to 10 people, or even 2 friends, to bring 2 friends on each, you know, to help you cycle through that first level. But 10 friends, guys, bring in 10 friends, get them situated, get them positioned, get them waiting and ready for live, and then you can just upgrade via that, self-funded levels. How amazing is that? One-stop shop plus self-funding levels. How can you honestly complain? How can you? This system is giving you no way to not work it. So yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Peace out. I'm done.
Right.
Oh, once Candy gets going, it's over. So
Candice, let me ask you a quick question. So you say you do a lot of videos. So what do? You broadcast live on what? YouTube?
I do live videos. I mix it up. So consistency is the key. I connect with like-minded people in the same spectrum. I am one of those that actually do connect with them to, you know, when you're on my timeline, we're friends. You know, we are connecting. I've talked to you before. I never just add random people. I don't do such situations like that. Oh, the wise ones have always told me to connect out there. So, you know, it took me a lot, but once you get the use of connecting with people worldwide, not within your own spectrum, boom. It happens. It happens. Consistency is the key. Mindset is the key. And like Eric keeps saying, you know, if you want to be successful, you got to do what you got to do. You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, and that's basically what it comes down to is, you know, how bad do you want it? You know, especially when it comes to this particular situation, because there, like Candace just said, there's really no way you can't win. Right? There's really no way you can't win unless you do absolutely nothing. And even if you do absolutely nothing, the way that the compensation plan is set up, there will still be individuals that fall under you in your matrix, right? In your setup. Right. So, you know, and I don't like to promote that. I don't like to say that, hey, you know, you can do absolutely nothing to make money, right? No. Because I don't want people to really operate in that sense, because it really requires a level of dedication, commitment, and just seeing it through. How many people have almost reached their goals and never quite accomplished them because of 1 or 2 things that kept them from getting there, right? I know a lot of people like that. They have these dreams. Yeah, exactly. You know,
I'll be real.
yeah. It's about seeing it all the way through and implementing, right? And the way, again, that this powerful compensation plan is set up for everybody's budget. Even if you have no money, right? You can get $25, right? If you really, really wanted to, you can get $25, right? And then off of the reseller license, the $10 that you get for each individual that takes action, you can generate the income to pay for the first level, which is the 100, right? And that $100 level, let me tell you something. When it comes to these type of platforms, that $100 level is probably going to be the fastest moving level out of all of the other levels. It's going to be the fastest, highest paying out level out of all the other levels, because it goes all the way up to 10,000. Like I said, it fits anyone's budget. It fits the person that has absolutely nothing and is struggling, and it also fits the person that has plenty and they're willing to go all in and position themselves on every single level so they can earn even more, right? So there's really not anything to stop anybody when it comes to that. It's about your willingness. It's about your willingness and your ability to just see it through, right? So awesome compensation plan, awesome products. We launch tomorrow. So you still have plenty of time, right? Right now it is where I'm at. It is 1:31 p.m., right? The launch takes place Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right? So if
Tuesday, New Zealand Standard Time, guys, too.
Tuesday, New Zealand time.
So Eric, sorry, repeat the time for Eastern Standard. I was approving some people to the group. Go ahead.
Yep. The time again that we launch is 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Monday.
Okay, so tomorrow evening, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard. Okay.
Right. And then in New Zealand, it's Tuesday because I think it's Monday there now, right? Yep, it's Monday there now. It's going to be Tuesday. Okay. So you still have plenty of time, guys. Right? You have the rest of today and you have almost most of tomorrow to position yourself to get set up and start talking to people right now, so then that way you're ready when the system gets cut on. Because there's going to be a lot of people that generate a lot of money come tomorrow. And the question is, are you going to be one of them? Right? And this just is not a one-time situation, guys. Right? You're not just going to cycle on complete the cycle on the matrix one time. Right? You're not going to use the products one time. You're not going to use the ICO platform one time, right? This is going to be something that I think that a lot of people are going to be able to use for a very long time when it comes to their businesses, the traffic, and so many other things. The education never stops. I don't care what niche you're in. I don't care what you're doing. Education is a consistent thing. It always happens every single day. And that's how you get better, right? That's how you get better. That's how you acquire more knowledge, right? All of those things are available in Crypto Pro Network. So that's all I really had, guys. I really didn't have anything more fantastic.
And no, well, I'm going to add something on top because we need to address the elephant in the room. And the elephant in the room, unfortunately, is what we posted today into the group. And this goes across all the group, regardless if people like it or not, okay? A lot of you guys have signed up, have joined it, but they have not taken any action. You need to upgrade. If you unfortunately you do not upgrade, you will miss the boat, if you so to speak. Because if you do not take that chance to upgrade to $25 and position yourself to stand in line for those products, when that floodgates open at 9 o'clock p.m. tomorrow evening or next day for New Zealand and Australia, our folks down there, guess what? The system is gonna see, okay, active, not active, active, not active. So the active one will get all the pass-ups, and the not active one will be left behind till when they going to be active. So if me, Eric, Candice, and any of the other leaders are saying, please upgrade, we're not trying to tell you to do because we want your money. To honesty, it's $25. We're trying to tell you so that you can make the pass-up and you can see this is working for you. And
so you don't miss your position as well, guys. That is very important. So someone else can actually take your position over. Whoever is active and you don't act on upgrading that level and standing in, positioning in there like Luciano says, other newbies that are just joined will flood past you. So that is why we're expressing how important that is.
Sure. I'm gonna tell you what it feels like not to take action on something, right? It is currently November 19th, 2017, right? I was introduced into Bitcoin for the very, very first time. I think it was like 2009, 2010. Somebody said, hey, look, this Bitcoin thing is doing something. You need to get involved. I think you can make a lot of money. I didn't do that right then. I didn't get involved until a few years later. And when I look back at the amount of Bitcoin I have today in comparison to what I could have had, I would be doing this live, let's say in the Cayman Islands, maybe Belize, or some kind of other tropical island that I would most likely own. Okay? I'm just telling you something. That's what it feels like to not take action on something, right? And that pain or regret will stay with you forever. Because of what you could have done, because you just decided not to do it because you didn't feel like the time was right? You know, I used to give people that excuse before, you know, I started to redevelop myself with, oh, the time's not right? Oh, I have this going on. I have that going on. Or, you know, there's too much going on, you know, with this situation. I have personal issues. You know, my dog is sick. You know, there was always an excuse of why I just didn't take action. And the matter that at the end of the day, it was just because I just didn't take action. Right. And I missed out on a lot of opportunities. I had an opportunity to invest in Redbox at the very beginning of Redbox. And I decided not to do it. Redbox took over Blockbuster, right? And I felt like a complete idiot. I had an opportunity to invest in a lot of different companies at the very beginning, and I didn't do it. All right, I'm fine now, but how much better would my life situation be had I just taken action? Had I just said, you know what, let me do this. You know what, let me go ahead and invest this little bit, because I was afraid, right? I was afraid. What if it doesn't happen for me? What if I lose money? What if, you know, it just doesn't work out the way it's supposed to? What if nobody decides to take action or nobody decides to join me? What if, you know, I get on this camera and people laugh at me? What if I post something and no one likes it? Right? What if if you don't stop with the what ifs and just do something in your life to get where you want to be, you will always be exactly where you are today, no matter what.
And you know something, it's funny. I'm going to give a shout out to a friend of ours that we're at the meeting, Senor Alonso. I watched the video of Alonso yesterday, and he touched a point on that very well. People do not care about you, okay? So no matter what, you need to think for yourself.
Right.
I understand a lot of people say, oh, but this guy is going to think that to me. You know what? It is your life. It is your domain. It is your responsibility to take care of yourself. No one else will do it for you, okay? Mm-hmm. Same things. I mean, Eric, and I told my story, me and Eric would be on each other's list. We've been friends for Facebook for years. We never really spoke about it. I saw what he was doing, and I say, this guy is doing something new, and I want to talk to him. I pick up the phone and say, hey, I want to see what you're doing and stuff like that. He says, hey, we're doing this in the pre-launch. I'll put you in the top. And then we start working together. We've been on each other's friend list forever, but we never interacted. So I could have very well say, oh, yeah, that's another one of these, you know, cryptocurrency things. I'm going to let it go by. I mean, honestly, you need to take a chance. And to touch on the story that Eric has, I'm going to tell you one funny stuff. Many years ago, I got a call from a stockbroker, and he was trying to sell me stocks for the franchise of the Avengers, all the movies that are coming from all the things. And at the time I was working, I didn't pay any attention, but look what is happening now. They're producing Avengers movie and comics movie, one after the other. I'm thinking about that day. I said, I should have probably bought some stock at the time, but I was not ready for it. I was in a bad mood. I was working. The guy was bugging me. So it's just a matter of timing, like what Eric says. It's just timing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, I know that there's going to be a lot of people that sit and kick themselves once this launches because they didn't take action. It happens every single time. All right. So we're giving you an opportunity. We're giving you a chance. We're letting you see what's happening right now before it takes off. So then that way that you can position yourself. I know that, you know, I'm not going to sit here and try to beat you over here with mindset information because you should already know that most of you guys are adults. So you know how to think for yourself, right? We're just telling you and we're just showing you what's available to you and how you can go ahead and get set up in position to earn a lot of Bitcoin come 2018. Because if you already don't know it, Bitcoin is going to and has pretty much taken over a lot of the financial situations around the world. It's helped a lot of people when it comes to, especially in some of the third world countries. And we see a lot of countries that are having economic difficulties. Venezuela. Can you hear me?
No, okay. I can hear you. You can hear me, but Candice has lost audio. It's you. It's you.
Oh, Oh, okay. You lost audio, Candace?
She cannot hear. I'm just typing to her.
Okay. But you know, we see what's happening around the world, right? Places like Venezuela, places, you know, in South Africa, places in Ghana, Nigeria, and even places in the UK and right here at home in the United States. And it's helped so many people. And it's time for you to just really, you know, adapt to the change of what's happening around the world. Bitcoin, that's it. Cryptocurrency, that's it. Is the position of power when it comes to financial situations is moving in a different direction. And eventually it's going to be given back to the people of the world instead of those mega banks and everything that's controlling everything in the world. Soon enough, that will happen. So do you have Bitcoin now? If you don't, then you need to get set up in position to earn Bitcoin. Even if you do have Bitcoin, let's grow it together and let's get you even more Bitcoin so you can have a fantastic financially set life. And it's amazing. So that's it, guys. That's all I had. Thanks for coming out. Right. Make sure you take action.
Eric,
get back to the person.
Yeah, I had one question from a lady. Yeah. We guarantee any type of income, and I've already answered to her, but I wanted to please address this other part, please.
Right. When it comes to guaranteed income, no, nobody's guaranteed anything. You are guaranteeing your income. So if you believe in yourself, if you believe in your ability, if you utilize the products and the services and the tools, you can potentially generate a lot of income. But I will tell you this, if you're one of those people that don't believe you have to do anything to earn income, if you're one of those people that believe that you know, working for yourself is probably not your thing or whatever the case is, I encourage you not to get involved, right? I encourage you not to get involved. And the reason why I say that is because when you become responsible for your own income, when you become responsible for generating and being a real entrepreneur where everything is hinged on your ability to work hard and smart and utilize tools and software and things like that to get you there, right? It's a little bit different than someone handing you a paycheck at the end of the week, right? It's not that kind of situation. So hopefully that answers your question.
Perfect.
Hopefully that answers your question. But again, guys, look, it's happening right now. Get yourself positioned. I'll say it one more time. You already know what's happening. And much success to everyone going to the end of 2017. We're headed towards Thanksgiving and Christmas. Hopefully everyone has a wonderful holiday. And we're going into 2018. We're going to see some fantastic things when it comes to cryptocurrency as a whole, as an industry, as a niche. We're going to see Bitcoin over 5 figures. We're going to see several other cryptocurrencies that will break the 4-figure mark and such. So look out for other information, guys, because it's going to be huge come 2018. So much success to everybody. Make sure that you get set up in Crypto Pro Network so you can be the one earning Bitcoin in 2018. Have a fantastic day. Thanks for everyone that's hopped on and listening. Thanks, Candace, all the way down.
Thank you, everybody. Bye.
Yeah. Thanks, Luciano. See you guys. Charlie sneaked in on the webinar.
Yeah, I saw that.